Yeah, buddy, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lelldorin. In this episode, we're just going to play a little bit of Destiny. We're going to do a quick PvP match, and honestly, I want to talk about what I want to see come out in Destiny 2. Now, as you can see, I haven't played Destiny yet. It's Wednesday. I'm just now logging in for the first time. Tuesday's a really long day for me. I work, like, all day long. So, as you can see, there's playlist updates, there's a raid refresh. They're going to release them in a staggered amount. I think the first one they're going to have as a new raid refresh is Crota's End. There's gear updates. You can build your own legend, which is a new legendary book. So we're going to get down to the tower. We're going to pick up what we need, and we're going to go from there. So you guys have hopefully all seen the Cade teaser, where he's sitting in a bar, and he's talking about how, like, it looks like the Cabal. Oh, what? What is this?
Your light has been our beacon. You defended this city from the worst the darkness sent against us.
Haven't seen this yet.
Atheon, Crota, Oryx, Axis. When you are called on, you will do it again.
Damn right I will. We don't know why.
City's children tell your story to each other, pretending to be guardians. They grow braver and more powerful with each retelling.
I love this guy's voice, man.
They are no longer afraid. You have shown them, and you have shown me, what it is to hope.
Yeah!
You have led us to a new age, Guardian. An age of triumph and remembrance.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Today and tomorrow and every day, you fight for us. You fight for the traveler. You fight for those who fled here from 1,000 nations looking for refuge.
That's kind of cool.
We thank you, Guardian, and we will never forget.
I like these little things that they do, like the little cinematic, like voicey over crap things. That's cool. That like makes me feel like what I did and what we've done, what Guardians, all of us have done in this game, like, kind of matters. You know what I mean? Even though it's all like obviously not real people, there's all this freaking whatever in the future game of Destiny, but it's cool that they threw that in there. Wasn't necessary, and that makes you feel good. Like it's like, yeah, you know what? These little kids running around this freaking tower now, like, believe they can beat up the Cabal, which, I mean, from that little teaser. Anyway, going back to that, the teaser that we saw, it looks like the Cabal are, like, wrecking the tower, and they're attacking like crazy, and it looks like Cade and the other two, I just spit like crazy. Cade and the other two, what are they called? The fucking guys are, like, trying to defend the tower or defend the city, it looks like. So what I wanted to talk about while I play today, because I'm going to do probably a PvP match once I pick up all this crap, and I'm going to get sidetracked because I haven't logged in and I haven't seen any of this shit yet. But I want to talk about what I would like to see out of Destiny 2, and then maybe Cindy will join in. She's in the other room doing some stuff right now, but maybe she'll join in and talk about what she wants. But so some of the things I really loved about Destiny first. The things I love about Destiny is I love the controls. I really hope they don't fiddle with the controls too much. I really hope they don't fiddle around with the gameplay itself. Like, I mean, it could be cool to add more options or whatever, but I'm talking about strictly control, responsiveness, and how, like, quick it is to respond to. It's almost seamless with the shooting and using your abilities. I mean, it takes a little bit to get used to if you're doing Voidwalker or you're doing, what's it called, Night Stalker, just because it pans out behind your character before you aim and shoot. But for the most part, like, everything is very well done. Like, the aiming is really well done. The aim assist isn't completely ridiculous. Some guns have more aim assist than others, which I like, because then you could you can find one that matches your playstyle. Complete story missions in the week feature. Okay. You can find a gun that matches your playstyle. So if you don't like a lot of aim assist, you find a gun that doesn't have a lot of aim assist. If you do like a lot of aim assist, you find a gun that has a lot of aim assist. So I like that there's that going on. I like the way you can go back and do old missions and kind of do them with friends. I like that you can redo the raid just like an MMO. I like that there's different armor styles. I like when they added in the color scheme. I don't like some things, and that's what I want to talk about, is the things that I hope they change with Destiny 2, or what they add or give us with Destiny 2. Okay, so let's look at this book real quick, because I really want to see what the hell is in this damn thing. Okay, so Age of Triumph, let's unlock it, obviously. I'm really hoping this goes between all three characters, because that'd be really freaking banging too. And everything you get is pretty much just those things. That's cool. And then you get, this is if you can get, if you unlock that, you can get a t-shirt that you can buy on the Bungie website. Like, remember what they did? Like, I think it was 2 of these ago. If you don't have the code you unlock by beating this, the t-shirt's like $140,000 or some stupid bullshit. If you get the code, it's like $19.95. So, I mean, obviously, you want to just do this. Unless you have Look, if you have $140,000 you want to blow, send it to me. I'll spend all day, every day, getting this code, and I'll buy you the damn t-shirt. So, let's do that. Okay, oh, this is all stuff I already did already. What the hell is going on? Why do I already have that stuff? What are these ones? Okay, complete Summer Circle mission. I've done this. Oh, I haven't done it on this character. I'm going to have to get on my friggin' hunter and do all this, because... Man, there's a lot of okay, I'm going to have to read that crap later. Alright, so anyways. So that's all the stuff, So that's all the stuff I like about the game right now. I like the gameplay. I come back to it because the PvP is really well done. Even the PvE is really well done. I love this game. And it is one of my favorites of all time. And even Cindy said it's one of her... She really likes the game. It's just her favorite is Overwatch. So obviously she plays Overwatch. So, what I hope they add is... It's kind of a long list, but it's a good list. So hopefully they listen. Actually, Cindy and I talked about some stuff too. So hopefully she pops in here so she can kind of take credit for some of the stuff she came up with. But I would like to see, first off, way more story, man. Like, what the fuck is going on sometimes? Like, there is no... I'm just going to delete this one because there's a couple more that are easier. There's no explanation as to really what the hell is going on. And while I like the idea of the cards, the Grimoire cards, I like the idea of it. I like that you can go online and get more information, but I wish it was added information. I wish that it wasn't where you have to go online or on your phone, whatever, and you have to do that to get, information on what the fuck is going on in this game. They need to add more backstory. And it's funny because Cindy and I had a conversation earlier, and she was like, no, I don't think that'd be a really good idea. Like, who really cares about the story? And then I brought up this, because, like I said, her favorite game is Overwatch. I said, how fun would it be to play through a mission as Reaper, where you start off with him as Gabriel, and you go through the mission where he, they get McCree to join, you start a fight with Soldier 76, he dies and gets resurrected, and then he becomes evil and goes and you do a couple missions as Talon, like doing whatever the hell Talon does. And then she was like, and I was like, or as Diva, like where you start off and she goes as a gamer, and she starts off as just like a gamer. Wait, was this Challenge the Elders? I gotta be 390? Oh my god. Okay, she starts off as just a gamer, and then the robots attack Japan or wherever she's from. And wait, what the hell? That's not PvP anymore? Oh, weekly story playlist. I'm gonna have to do those too. Alright, so today it's combined. I hate this one! Alright, we're not doing that one. Okay, so anyways. And so I said that. Like, how cool would that be where... We'll do Supremacy. Where, you go through and you do, just a couple missions where you get the story. And she was like, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. So it's not like... I like how they're doing now where you can pick and choose in missions. You can go through and you can do the story missions if you desire. And you can get all the story as to what the fuck is going on. Like, maybe make that either, if it's not the entire game, where, if you don't have to do the story if you don't want to, but make it where there's these story missions where you now figure out why the traveler's there, who was the darkness, why are these aliens attack you, how did you get woken up, what is the story behind the Guardians, why are you going out there, who the hell is this mysterious stranger, and then, where'd Cade come from? Like, it would be cool if you could have, you go into the speaker's tower and you touch this thing and you can play through as Cade, like how he started and became the hunter guy. Or you can play through his core array or whatever. So I really, really, really hope they add more story stuff, like more content. And then they can still have the Grimoire cards where, if you want to get a backstory on, how Cade got the thing of the love for the king, the queen, the hearts, or whatever, that stuff. And you go online, you can find that. Added crap. That would be cool too, because then it'd keep you, going on their website and going online and, that sort of thing. So that'd be cool. Cindy was talking more about weapon balance, and I agree to a point. I think that there should be some weapons that are better than others, because that's kind of the point of the game. I really wish that exotics were more rare, and I know I'm going to catch a lot of shit for that, because I remember there being weapons in World of Warcraft that were so hard to obtain, and you had to be so dedicated that I used to play that game a lot. Even I was like, fuck it. I'm not doing all that crap for that weapon. There should be some weapons in this game that literally you have to play for months and do certain things to get those weapons. They should be ultra rare exotic weapons where if you see somebody with it in the tower, you're like, oh my god, look at that, and you go over and you're inspecting them. And that guy worked his ass off for it. Those should be exotic weapons. And then I think there should be rare legendary weapons that, like, you know, they're hard to get, kind of like exotics now. Like, you have a chance to get it randomly. You got a chance to get it just by doing this or that. And, like, eventually you can kind of collect all of the exotic weapons, or all of the rare legendary weapons, but, like, it's not like you're going to get them, all of them. Like, you can still, there's going to be a couple you're going to be missing by the end of the year. Like, because that's the point, man. You should be, and like I said, I know a lot of people are collectors, because trust me, I'm a collector too. Like, I want that stuff, but I don't think everyone should be able to collect all of the legendaries. There should be a gear chase. Like, it should be you're chasing it for a fucking reason. Like, that's part of this game, unfortunately. It's a gear chase. And that keeps you coming back. Like, you want to get patience and time. You want to get it, so you got to give fucking patience and time to get the damn thing. It shouldn't be like, you know, you just get them because you get them. So there's that. Oh my god, I didn't even say him because I'm talking. But at the same time, I think for all of the regular weapons, I think there should be, like, not all shotguns are shotguns, but for the most part, like, if I have an auto rifle and you have an auto rifle, you're not going to murder me because yours has one thing and mine does not. Like, it should still be a close race. So I agree that there should be some weapon balancing. But I hope to see ultra rare exotics or legendaries, like ultra rare, that you have got to bust your ass and do a lot of stuff for. Like, it's a quest. Oh my god, I'm totally off my game right now. Where it's like a quest. I would like to see that. Like, just not a lot. Like, maybe one for each class type or whatever, or one for, you know, that would be cool. Or even just one of each type, like one auto rifle, one shotgun, one sniper rifle, one that's like ultra rare, legendary, exotic, and to the point where you really are only going to get maybe one or two in the course of 2 years. So, like, you got to pick which one you're going to chase after. Like, if you want the auto rifle, you better go and get that auto rifle, because that's the only one you're going to have time to get in that year. You know what I'm saying? So I hope there's that. I hope to see more classes or more subclasses. Like, it'd be cool. I remember reading a while back that they were thinking about doing a Are we down a man? No, okay. Where they were thinking about doing a thing where the warlock was also like a necromancer and would be able to resurrect dead guardians or dead enemies. That would, I almost just try to put down my soldier thing. I've been playing that game too much. That would be cool, like another class, or even just another couple subclasses for the classes, because right now it's pretty well balanced, but it'd be better if there was more. Like, because everybody likes more choices. So that'd be cool if there was, like, you know, if you go onto Reddit, there's a whole thread, and I'll try to find it before I post this, but if not, good luck, find it yourself. But there's a whole thread where, like, people are coming up with different subclasses, and this one dude comes out with, like, another subclass for the hunter that's, like, lightning-based, and he has, like, a lightning spear. That was just badass. And there was a warlock one where he uses, like, poison skills and stuff. That was ridiculous, too. And there's another one! Oh, my God. Oh, he's stuck. Screw it. So that would be cool. Like, and even if they join with the community and have the community help, that'd be cool, too, to have more different subclasses. And then Cindy and I were talking about more customization things. Like, I do like that now, like, there's a bunch of different shaders in the game. Hey, baby. You can say hi. There's a bunch of different shaders in the game. What? Let me cover the camera for a second? Okay, go. It's covered. Hurry, run.
Wait.
Okay, you just gotta hurry.
Don't do it.
Hold on a second, guys.
Wait.
You gotta hurry, babe. I'm playing a game, too. I need my other
leaving.
hand. I can't. Oh, my God, I'm gonna die. Shh. Are we good? We good?
No.
I had to. I was gonna die. Okay, so anyways. So we were talking about how they'd be cool if there was, like, more customization. I got killed. Abilities in the game, like, where, like, right now there's a bunch of shaders, and they should still have that. They should still have a bunch of shaders that you can get in the game. But we're also talking about how in, alright, I'm gonna raise this one ear cup up, that way if you do want to talk, I'll be able to hear what the fuck you say. Where, how in GTA 5, like, you can customize all your cars, and you can customize, like, colors, you can add decals, you can, like, you know, put neon lights. They should add that to this game, too, where you can customize your armor, and, like, there's certain armors and colors and stuff that are already available in game, but then I do agree with microtransactions, because I really think it helps keep games alive, and I think that they should have colors that you can only get if you get them online, like, if you pay for them. And I'm not talking expensive, I'm talking, like, literally 50 cents for a color, or, oh my god, or, you know, $1 to do a shader, your own shader. But once you unlock those colors with that shader, you get those colors to use in any shaders you want to make. So that would be cool too, because then you could have, like, clan shaders where, like, if you're in a clan, you have your colors and stuff like that. So I think that they should have more colors, and plus that, like, I mean, I like to customize my armor. I don't want to look like everybody else. So I know you guys too. And then we brought up ships. You should be able to customize your ship, whether it's by, like, building your own ship, which would be fucking awesome. And then you could have, like I brought up, where you'd have, like, to build a ship, you pick a nose cone, you pick a body, you pick wings, you pick engine types, and by engine types I mean the way it looks, because all of them, I mean, it's obviously just to ride around in. You pick engine types, and then you build your ship. And the same kind of thing. Like, there's engine types and wings and stuff you unlock in the game from doing raids and missions and bounties. And, like, you know, some of them are going to be rare drops or random drops. Like, when you know, just like now, exotics and legendaries, you get them from, my God! Holy shit. Where you get them from, doing the Crucible or what have you. But then there should be ones also that you can make online, and you only get if you pay for them. Because there should always be, like, because it doesn't affect the game. Like, it doesn't affect gameplay. It's just, like, cosmetic shit. I have no problem with microtransactions for cosmetic stuff. Shaders, ships, emblems, flags, whatever. That's totally fine. Because if you want to pay $3 for a ship, you should be able to. If you want to pay $1 for a color, you should be able to. Because, like, why not, man? Like, there's exclusive stuff for PlayStation all the time. Whoop. Let's punch this guy with a rocket launcher to death. That worked. So why not do it in this game too? Plus, it like the money, as long as the money also goes to the game to create more like special events, like they do in Overwatch, which Cindy and I play all the damn time. Like the Year of the Rooster, they should do more. That's the next thing. So we'll move into that in a second. So I think there should be more customization stuff where you can even customize your weapons, like how they introduced these whatever the shader things are for the weapons right now. That's fucking awesome. So like if you have like my favorite weapon is Hack on Tatchet, if I could customize this weapon, and I would pay $1 to be able to like just color the weapon itself and to make it look whatever, or make it where your weapons are shaded with your shader. That would be badass, motherfucker. So that's another thing. More customization options. I really think they should, and I think there should be more microtransactions that do not affect the game, and they're only like shaders, emblems, flags, and ships, and colors for your ships. Okay, so then moving on to the next thing. I also think, man, now I lost my train of thought as to what I was talking about. Weapons, shit. What was that? Oh yeah. There should be more events. There needs to be more, like, it's cool that they did the whole Valentine's Day thing where it was the doubles, Crimson doubles. That's kind of cool. Where you'd have more two playable playlists. So like if it was Cindy and I, we could play just she and I in PvP against the world. That's badass. But they need to do more events. Like in Overwatch, they've had the Year of the Rooster. They had May's Snowball playlist. Like stuff that's only for that point in time. Like because honestly, the Crimson doubles, it's just a 2v2 playlist. Like, it's not that much different. The Snowball thing in Overwatch, there's nothing else like that. It was only available for that time, and it was stupid fun. Like, what was the other one? The Dr. Junkenstein's Revenge? Same thing. During Halloween, Dr. Junkenstein, it was a totally different type of playstyle. It was basically zombies. But it was, like, something that was only available for that period of time. They need to do more stuff like that. Like, more stuff that's exclusive towards, you know, special events, because that just makes you want to play the game. Like, it brings you back. Even when you get bored, if around Christmas time they're doing a snowball fight in frickin' the moon, you're going to come back to have a damn snowball fight in the moon, because that's awesome. When can you say you did that ever in the world? So if they use the microtransaction money for, you know, special events, I'm all down for that. 100%. So I think that that's another thing. They need to add that. Other than, and more enemy types. Because it was kind of cool that they did the Taken, but honestly that's kind of lazy. It's like saying, you know, there's 5 races, and then you're like, okay, well, you need to add more enemy types. And they're like, okay, well, we'll add zombies. So now you have the 5 races of zombies. It's like, man, that's just lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't, come on. I got an exotic. Really? Did I just punch him to death? Oh, that's a good way to end this. So yeah. So they need to add more enemy types. Because come on, man, the sky's the limit. You're in outer space. You could come up with aliens all the time. They did it on Star Wars and Star Trek like crazy. Like, if you watch any of the Star Trek movies or Star Wars movies or Star Trek the show, there is so many aliens they came up with on a weekly basis. Oh my god, and I got a freaking scout rifle? That cryptic dragon could be... Maybe we got some stuff to open, so we're going to go to the tower and keep talking. So they need to come up with more alien types, even if it's just cosmetic types, like aliens that fill the new tower, the new city, where you just walk through and he's like the last of his kind, like the gremlin, and he's like sits in the corner and he fucking sells crazy weird shit. And that's not... Oh, so more aliens. And then the last thing that just popped into my head, and there might be something else because my brain works all over the place. Who the fuck is Zur? Who are the 9? No one ever talks about that. Where does he come from? What are the worms on his face? Where does he get the exotics? Who is that? What is going on? Like, there's that, and that goes kind of with the whole story thing. They need to add more story, flesh out the thing more. But what if it's a whole planet? Like, what if he represents the darkness and they're fucking with us by selling us stuff? Like, because he looks creepy as hell with the little wormy things coming out of his face, and his voice is all dark and strange. And I don't like he just gives off a bad vibe. So who is he? He's the only of his kind. So why can't they do more aliens like that? Like, and more. Okay, and so there is another thing that wasn't last. Sorry. So there also should be more social areas, and the world should feel more full. Like, I remember when they were first talking about Destiny, they were talking about these populated, dense areas when you go in and, like, you're doing your mission, like, when you go in the Cosmodrome or whatever, and it's, full of people and you'll come across more Guardians. And I loved the idea of that, where you'll be running along doing a mission and you'll just run into more people, like, doing the same missions. And I mean, it's cool because there's, like, what, I think you can have 16 in a zone at one time, but there should be more than that, because that is not a thriving area. Like, even in the tower you can only have 16, but I mean, look right now, like, I'm in a tower. Let's see how many people are in here right now. Let's just look at this tower. Okay, so there's nobody in the tower. Okay, so there's nobody in this tower. But even when the tower's full, honestly, if I ran straight ahead into that area, there would be no one in there. I would basically feel like I'm in an abandoned city, except for these merchants. And I don't think a massive online game should ever feel like that. Look, there's one dude. There's one dude up in the corner right over there. Like, there should be people standing around the postmaster. There should be people running up and down these stairs. There should be, like, merchants talking to him. Somebody over there buying a gun. Like, there needs to be more. There needs to be more. It needs to feel like, okay, when we just watched that cinematic in the very beginning of this video, it made me feel like all the things I did mattered to this whole group of people. And there's these kids that are in the city that are now hearing my legend as a guardian, and now they're feeling inspired. Where the fuck are they? Like, it would make you feel like more of a part of this world if you came up here and it wasn't crickets and bugs and robots and have no one else. Look, he's just sweeping. What's he sweeping? No one's here, man. There's no dirt. You're sweeping just the same spot. There needs to be more crap going on. And not only that, but like I said, when you go down to the Cosmodrome, it should feel like a teaming world where you're like with these other guardians that are trying to defend whatever the hell you're trying to defend, an empty fucking tower. And you run across them and then you help each other out. Just like, man, World of Warcraft, like, it was, you would always see people. And that game, each server was pretty dedicated. I mean, there was a lot of servers, but you would almost always run across people. Like, running across a plane in the most random place, and, like, you would run across, even EverQuest, back in the day, there was always someone around. Always. It was very rare that you'd go from point A to point B, or be doing anything, or doing a quest, or doing a mission, and not see people. And I don't know how often I play this game, and it's no one ever around. So I really hope they change that as well, because I really feel like that in order to make the game feel more impactful, it should be more populated. Because I know when Cindy talks about GTA 5 on the Xbox One, she talks about how she loves it because you come across these people and you can talk smack and you can talk shit, or you can play with them, you can shoot at them, they shoot at you, you start to form like friendships, and like that's what Destiny.
Do missions together.
You do what? Yeah, and you do missions together. Like, you should be able to randomly join up and help each other do missions. I used to do that all the time when I played EverQuest and World of Warcraft. Like, you'd come across somebody, they'd help you kill something, you'd be like, hey man, what are you doing? And they'd say what they're doing, and then you go and okay, I got this quest, you got that quest, or bounty in Destiny, and you help each other. That should happen more often, because then, like, Cindy talks about GTA 5 the way I remember World of Warcraft when I first started playing it, and then it kind of died for me. But it was almost like another world where you go in and you're doing all that stuff. And Destiny, to me, Destiny as we have it right now, is almost that. And I really hope with Destiny 2, they listen to us and they make it feel like another world. Because I know a lot of people, like, I read this article about this woman that said that World of Warcraft, like, saved her life, where she was she had anxiety disorder to this full extent. She never started a task because she was always afraid she would fail. Like, so she like very rarely left the house. Her husband was in the military. He was always out and you know, because he was in the military. And so her dad and her started playing World of Warcraft, and it helped her to start, because you have to do missions and quests like constantly. That's the whole damn game. Like, you're going, go get me 9 rabbits, and you go and get 9 rabbits, and then go get me 15 coins from this cave, and you go and do that. So she started doing that. It helped her get, obviously you can't fix anxiety disorder, but it helped her to start to do things. So it helped her to start to like move forward in life. And then she got a job, she finished her degree. So, you know, it was an escape from reality for that person so that she could become a better person, which is cool. That doesn't happen all the time. I mean, there's bad stories too, but Destiny should be that, where like, man, you getting bullied at school, you want to go home and play Destiny, and it's like a teeming world of people. Because, and not only that too, but like, what if you grew up your whole life and lived in Florida, Louisiana, whatever, and you move away from all your friends to go to college, and some people have a tough time making friends, dude. You can all play Destiny or GTA 5 or Overwatch, and you're not limited by 6 people. You can play with 40 people, and you all get together and you meet your friends and like whatever. Because I got friends that are all over the country that I don't ever really get to play with. First off, because our time's all fucked up, but it would be cool if there was the ability to play with more people. Instead of a 3-man fire team, you can do 6 or 12. Instead of a 6-man raid, you can do 10 or 20 like they did in World of Warcraft. That would be ridiculous if it was a 20-man Guardian raid. Holy ballsack. So anyways, those are the things I hope. I hope that they add more customization. I really hope they flesh out the story for a lot of reasons, and give us more information as to what the fuck is going on. I really hope that they add in more story stuff for like the alien races and where they come from. I hope they add more alien races. I hope they do more microtransactions, but make them way more cosmetic completely, but to a stronger degree, to where like you have a lot of really cool stuff, like where you can get shaders and ships and all that other stuff. Oh, thank God, I don't have to. Oh, motherfucker. So, okay. Side note, I just leveled these up. No backup plans from 310. I wasted a pair of arms, and then I just got them at 387. That kind of makes me agitated. So, and then, you know, I hope that they add more.
You are a chatterbox.
I'm so... We drank... What did we... Oh, because I ate...
How long have you been recording?
I ate chicken. Only 25 minutes.
Oh, only?
Well, I had to do a mission, and then...
25-minute video.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Well, I'm wrapping it up now.
Oh, really? Because you were about to start talking about something else.
No, I was telling them all the things. I just went on a tangent. It was a small... It was a very tiny, teeny tangent. And this gun is awesome. Reactive reload, Zen moment, and hand laid stock.
If they made it to the end of the video, tell them to put an alien emoji.
Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Anyway, so that's all the things I hope that they add to Destiny 2. Leave comments down below. First off, if you made it to this point in the video, leave your comment down below on what you think should be added to Destiny 2, and leave it. Well, not everybody knows how to do an alien emoji.
If you have to do the alien emoji, then I'm going to delete his channel.
Do an alien emoji,
Or I delete the channel.
or Cindy will delete my channel. And also, if you made it to the end of the video, just do an alien emoji. So that's what I really hope they add to Destiny 2, because I loved Destiny, but there was a lot of stuff that was wrong with it. Even though I loved it, there's a lot of stuff that's wrong with this game.
God.
So I hope with Destiny 2, they fix those problems for the whole community. So until next time, this is Lel.
Well, bye.
Bye. Really? Bye, guys.